Today it's 24th of December. High risk critical condition getting worse and worse. Crippling, degrading, imitating a detective constable saying sorry into my ability to get power in society, inflicting catastrophic and horrific torture. My entire life snagged or encapsulated with a detective saying sorry while imitating, committing crime against me and being entitled to my power to do what he wants. Crippling, degrading still continues. My entire jaw's completely snagged shut internally, getting worse and worse while imitating saying sorry, or crippling transgressions and breaking sessions, mortification of self, worsening the controlled state, crippling, degrading all day, well over 1,000 times a detective constable saying sorry into my power and pulling it out. Jaws getting tighter and tighter shut, and my ability to get power in society getting completely abolished, or my ability to get power in society. So significant portion of my life being lost, potentially majority of my life being lost. My entire life snagged, our ability to speak to people or get power in society snagged with detectives imitating, apologising to me, inflicting catastrophic, degrading and pulling my life out. Critical condition still continues, losing every single day of my life. Pressure on my jaw getting worse and worse. My entire life snagged. All my power snagged into an institutional cell for full, total institutionalisation. Crippling, degrading still continues. Catastrophic torture, apologising to my power, saying sorry with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes. Imitating, entitled to my power. My jaw is getting, I couldn't express to anybody how tight my jaw's shut. My teeth are starting to come loose and my jaw's starting to ache now. It's been locked shut all day, every day for about 10 months, completely wide shut internally. And it's getting worse and worse with a detective committing crime against me, saying sorry while imitating, committing crime against me. Console him that he's entitled to my power to do what he wants. My ability to think for myself now is completely abolished. So all this me speaking now is just the same regurgitated same stuff over and over again, because I've got no ability to project words or think for myself. Relativizing sorry while imitating, committing crime against me and being entitled to do what they want. Crippling, degrading still continues, being used as a punch bag. High risk critical condition, costing me every single day of my life to be a victim of crime. They've encapsulated or pulled out my entire life to make a human punch bag. My jaw's completely wide shut and they're imitating, committing crime against me, making threats against my life and then saying sorry for it. The amount of pressure on my skull and jaw is catastrophic. I've never seen anything as bad in my entire life. Internal breaking session still continues. They've snagged my entire life with a detective being entitled to commit crime and said sorry to me all day with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes. They've made their own human punch bag. They've manipulated an institutional self to create an internal punch bag where they commit crime against power in a controlled state. So they've made a human punch bag where they say sorry into my power while humiliating or degrading me and committing crime against my power with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes all day, and they snagged my entire life into it. So I can't move, can't get power and can't speak for myself because they've pulled it all out into a controlled state where they can commit crime against me internally or imitate a detective constable apologising into my power with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes with my entire life snagged or encapsulated. Crippling, degrading still continues. There needs to be more regulation on what it is they're doing because they've made their own human punch bag, or they've opened an institutional self to make their own human punch bag in conjunction with their own genetic flaws or dysfunctions. Internally, my entire life snagged into a detective committing crime against me, apologising to me with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes, being entitled to my power to do what he wants. Crippling and catastrophic torture still continues. They've snagged my entire life and pulled my entire life out into apology. It's actually costing me every day of my life for second by second state torture. Imitating an apology while inflicting catastrophic torture, it's inhumane to be alive. I'd kill myself straight away for the catastrophic torture. They're relativising a crippling apology with a magnitude of 1,000 crimes. It's absolutely catastrophic. I couldn't explain to anybody the severity of torture that I'm being subject to. My entire life encapsulated with a detective committing 1,000 crimes against me all day. Problem still continues, crippling, degrading. I've never seen anything as bad my entire life for how badly they've manipulated an institutional self to make a human punch bag. I cannot believe in 2025 that they're not being jailed for manipulation or institutional self. I'd say it's been outdated, probably 1930s. They've encapsulated my entire life and snagged my power into a detective where he commits 1,000 crimes against me and my life never changes. Problem still continues, critical condition. It's inhumane to be alive.